Hello, my beautiful people. So, today we're going to be doing your tarot reading for the second half of September. I'm going to be making a few announcements, but if you'd like to skip through to the reading, the timestamp will be in the description box below, as well as pinned to the comments. My hope is that this reading will bring you healing and or inspiration. This reading will relate to love and or money, depending on what cards come out. This reading applies to Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Just remember that energy is fluid, and if at any time you feel like the role should be reversed, then you're more than welcome to do so. This reading will not resonate with every Sag, as this is a general reading, and messages are said for those who need to hear them. And lastly, remember that everyone has free will. Tarot picks up on your energy as well as the person that you are connected to, but each individual can choose whether or not they would like to act upon this. Okay, so let's get into your reading. For the overall energy, we have the Four of Swords. So you're in this resting mode, you've hung up your swords, you're not fighting with anyone, you're not, and this can also be like fighting with yourself. So if you've been going through internal battles, you've spent a lot of time resting, contemplating, meditating, really thinking about the bigger picture. And therefore, you've hung up those swords to say that this doesn't really bother you anymore. You've looked at things from a different perspective and you've now become very happy and content. You've realized that you were actually more worried about what society was thinking and about the way everyone else lives their lives, and you realize that you don't have to follow the same rules as everyone else, and therefore you've hung up your swords, and now you're in this resting mode. So that's basically the overall energy for this reading. Then if we look at the recent past, we have the Devil card. So, because it is in the recent past, you have let go of some toxic relationships or energies, or you've actually just distanced yourself from these toxic connections. It might have been forced because, a lot of people were in quarantine and been working from home and stuff like that. So you might have been forced to like not have that connection. But it has actually served you very well because you weren't able to let go of that toxic energy in the past, but now that it's kind of been made a bit easier by not having them physically there. Yes, there is still technology and stuff to communicate with people, but it's made it a lot easier to release this toxic devil energy. Then if you look at the next card, we have the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, this just says that you're content. So you're pretty happy. So like I said here, when you hung up the swords, when you realized that actually life isn't so bad and I don't need to live by other people's standards, you've become very content and I don't want to say relaxed, but you're less stressed. The things that used to bother you before are not bothering you as much. And then we have the Star card. So this is about a wish come true. So basically, you're manifesting the things that you want in your life, and or you have been able to manifest a lot of the things that you had on your list. And these can be small things. I get a sense that you started with the small things and you're going to work your way up to the bigger things because you have gone through a lot of emotional stress, some of you depression, and so you're slowly coming out of that and slowly starting to work on manifesting the things that you really want in your life. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So this symbolizes being left out in the cold. I don't sense this as your energy. I sense this as somebody who tried to approach you and you just weren't interested. You're very much happy in your single energy. And obviously, this is for the singles, this card. But you're very much in the single energy and you're actually very content with it. And so somebody has approached you, but either it was the wrong person or it was in the wrong timing because you just weren't interested in any sort of relationship, or you're not ready for any sort of relationship. And so this person feels left out in the cold. Then if we go into the current energy, the first card we have is the Lovers. So Saggy, you cannot avoid love forever. Like, it is coming for you. I know you've had a long break from it, and it's not really something that you have been really working towards in your life right now, but yeah, with the Lovers card being here, it's suggesting that there is somebody coming into your life, and it's really a beautiful thing. So you don't need to run from it anymore. It's coming this time, and it's coming to stay. And then if we look at the next card, we have the Chariot. So this is about moving forward. So basically, you're moving forward in all aspects of your life, and particularly with regards to love, because it's next to the Lovers card. You have been, like I said, in a very single energy, and you're actually happy with it, but you can't stay stagnant forever, and therefore moving forward in love with the Chariot card being there. Then if we look, we have the Ten of Swords. So here, this is basically a completion of the cycle of all the nasty stuff that you've been going through. Okay, so as you can see in this card, the sun is coming out in the background, and this is basically just to say that all the tough times are now over. You've completed the cycle. You've been stabbed in the back. You've been put down to your worst. You've really like hit rock bottom. But now that it's complete, you can let go, and it's the starting of a new cycle. So you've let go of this toxic energy, you're done with fighting your internal battles. You're happy and content with things the way things are. So you've learned to have gratitude for the way life is. You've learned to appreciate the simple things. You've also realized that happiness is not dependent on anyone else. It's not dependent on your job. It's literally an inside job. So whether this was you that created this Ten of Swords energy, or if it was from other people, it's over now. You're just going through the last few battles that you need to go to, so that you can come out on the other side and be victorious. Then if we go on to the next card, we have the King of Cups. So I see this in relation to the Lovers card. So this is basically describing the person that is coming into your life. So they're very emotionally stable and mature. They have the perfect balance of head and heart. It's kind of like the whole package that you're getting here. Yeah, so just because it's the king, it doesn't mean necessarily, that's not related to gender. It's not related to gender. And so it could be male or female, but all it's saying is that the characteristics of this person is somebody that's very emotionally balanced, but they also are able to look at things practically, which is everything that you would want in someone, in a person. And then if we go on to the future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, your projects that you've been working on for the longest time are finally, this is the future, but they're finally going to start, you're finally going to start reaping the rewards of all this hard work that you've been putting in. With the Seven of Wands being here, I see you still having to defend your ideas, and this might be just to people that are very close to you. So, for some of you, if you want to keep certain things to yourself until they have really taken off. So, say for example, you started your own business and you only want to tell like one or two people, and then tell the rest of your friends and family once it starts to take off. That's perfectly fine, because you don't want people to bring their negative energy and vibes and their own self-doubt and their own lack of belief onto your project or your business. Just because they can't do it doesn't mean that you can't do it. You don't really owe anybody any explanations, and you don't want to be spending your energy defending your projects to people. So that's basically what the Seven of Wands is about. And with the Emperor being next to it, it's just saying, be strong in your power. you're confident. What you're working on is really, I want to say, a gold mine. That's what I'm feeling, really. And yeah, so be stern. You don't have to tell everyone everything. Do what you need to do, and everything will be fine. And then if we look at the last card, we have the Six of Pentacles. So after you have gained all your fortune, you are going to be very generous and help others that are in need. So that's what the Six of Pentacles is about, and that's why that is there. So you're very generous, and everything that you've worked towards, you're going to share with those that you choose, and that's a very beautiful thing. Also remember, when you give to others, you give to yourself. It's all about the law of attraction. So even though you're giving away your fortune, I'm not saying you're going to give away your whole fortune, I'm just saying even though you're giving away stuff that you've worked hard for, it doesn't mean that you're going to be in a compromised position. It's actually going to bring in more. I mean, it's the law of karma. Keep up with it. And then if we look at the likely outcome, we've got the Nine of Wands. This is basically to say that don't, once again, like with this energy, don't let other people get to you, even in the face of adversity. Even though you're exhausted and you've worked very hard, you'll be able to stand strong. And that's why you have the Emperor card here as well. And basically, you're almost at the finish line. So keep on going, keep on being consistent, keep on pushing. You are literally so close to the finish line. And that's why you have the Wheel of Fortune there, because you're about to accomplish like really, really big things. And yeah, don't worry about others. With the Seven of Wands, you don't need to defend your ideas to anyone. Just remain strong in what you're doing, and you will reap the rewards. And when you do reap the rewards, you'll be able to share it with those in need or those loved ones that are close to you. With regards to the signs that I see here, we have a very strong Gemini energy, and we have a very strong Cancer energy, but I also do see all signs here. With the Wands, we have the fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Cups, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Swords, Gemini, once again Libra, Aquarius. And then with the coins, we also have, or Pentacles, we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So basically all signs are here, so it can be any sign that you are connecting with, but the strong ones that are coming out is the Gemini and the Cancer. So Saggy, if this video resonated with you, or if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to receive notifications of when I post new videos. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I did announce in my other video that I'd be posting new pick a card series, but for some reason YouTube is not allowing me to upload them. They are very long videos, so I need to figure out how to get those on, but I will let you know when those are up. So yeah, keep creating magic wherever you go, Saggy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.